What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and Al podcast.
Oh, yes, we are back again. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peters out. Because it is the Peter and Al podcast. Pop, 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 pop. With your host, Pistol Pete Jr., Chub Ditch, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a.
The Sandwich Muncher.
A.k.a. Corona ain't got shit on me.
You know, one of these days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going just before I publish the episode, I'm going to go in there and edit the audio. So it's like, welcome to the Real Press Start.
Every time I have to say Peter,
It's going to be me going, the Real Press Start. What's up? We're actually here. Let me sign us.
no, we're not. We're quarantined.
We're
and
quarantined.
separate. We're not together. We're in different places.
Completely different places.
We are on lockdown.
Yes. It's a trip. We had to go take care of some errands today. And you know how they're shutting down all the trails and hiking paths and beaches and all that?
Do they do that here in Orange County as well?
They did it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we were
The text
driving
I
by.
got was just LA.
No, it's everywhere. And so
You got the text too?
No, I didn't get the text, but it's like one of those statewide things. So we're driving by, like next to the freeway on the 91. There's a huge hiking trail, and it is packed. There's people people fishing. People like when you guys. Oh no, you guys aren't gonna pass it because you guys are in the 71. But when like people are like, there's a ton of people fishing on one row, and then like all these hikers and bikers are just going right by them. It's like the wind just blew the sandwich all over again. Was left, or the remains of the sandwich.
The remnants, sandwich remnants. Yeah, it seems like people are being more active all of a sudden.
I think it's
people.
because
I see people out walking.
It's well, yeah. A lot of people are walking, but
I've never seen you guys walk. I've never seen this person ever walking in the neighborhood. Now all of a sudden this person's walking around, walking their dog.
It's like cabin fever. Everyone's getting cabin fever. Everyone's like cooped up, and they're all.
It's not even that. It's just because they're told they can't go out, so they're like, "I need to get outside."
Go outside. I need to go. Well, that's the thing.
Well, I mean, it's beautiful though out right now.
It is.
Today's like one of the most beautiful days, like in a long ass time.
Yeah. The weather's been weird here. It's like it'll be nice, then it's like all of a sudden it's raining.
Cold
It's like
as
freezing,
fuck,
man.
Yesterday was cold as hell.
It's cold in the shade, but in the sun, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the shade. I hate that like this fall weather, and it still hasn't changed from fall weather. You know?
Yeah, it needs to be spring and summer already. But you know what? I have noticed because normally I don't get allergies, but like right now, right now I'm starting to feel them.
Yeah, I've had them. I think I'm over it now. I just have congestion.
That's the first time of coronavirus.
I always hear all sorts of.
Supposedly it starts in your throat, like you start feeling a sore throat, and then you start getting. Because what it is it builds it builds thick mucus and hardens in your lungs.
They don't even know the symptoms yet.
Yeah.
Like because and then like people aren't a good like asking somebody what's wrong with them isn't like they just say things. Like, and people are like
my left toe hurts.
Yeah, people are like, and people are bitches. Like,
yeah, well, yeah. Anytime,
a lot of people are
anyone
bitches.
Gets sick, I know when I'm sick, I'm a huge baby. Like everything is wrong with the world, and everything sucks, and I'm in a lot of pain. I'm dying every time I get sick, and it's like
I'm never like that.
Cold, stop crying. But no, I'm like that big time.
I just don't want to do anything. Like I just want to lay there.
Yeah,
if I can just lay there.
And rest and get over it. Yeah. Get over with it as fast as possible. But if I have to do
something while I'm sick, I'm miserable. Like, I just want to not do anything.
So I saw most of Bloodshot, I should say. If you like Vin Diesel movies, you'll like Bloodshot. It's
How How gay is Vin Diesel?
Well, he's very, like I said, there's that there's an opening scene. He comes back home, and then there's like a like literally like 5 minutes in. It's him. It's a lovemaking scene with him and his wife.
Yeah. See,
and then,
like
so an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and then there's like the thing is like there's a super
like The Rock doesn't need a love interest in every movie.
No, he doesn't.
Aren't like wondering what's going on with him.
Yeah,
but fucking
Vin Diesel
needs to fucking have a chick
every movie. Yeah,
because he's not gay. You gotta understand this about Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Like Fast and Furious, he doesn't need a fucking love interest.
The first one, the first Fast and Furious, and Riddick he didn't have one. No, and Blackout. Well, no, it's called Blackout, right? No, what's it? Pitch Black. Pitch Black.
Yeah,
that's a good fucking movie.
Because that one's more like a horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah, in the first Fast and Furious, he didn't have a love. No, yeah, he did.
But the only reason why
every Fast and Furious he has love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every other movie has any other movie has a love interest.
Yeah. But the opening of the movie is very corny and very cheesy. Once the action starts happening, and once you learn what's happening with him, it gets better. But it's still like the opening is very even after the lovemaking scene. There's something they have the conversation. He says, because he has all these scars from all the combat he's been in and all the battles, and he never comes back from combat. Oh, that's the thing. When he saves the terrorists, he gets shot by a shotgun in the side. But he survives it because it just grazed him, so he's okay. He just holds his ribs and he's okay. And then and his wife tells him I wish you would just come home the way you left. And he was like, oh, you don't like my scars? And he's like, well, one day your body's not going to be able to handle it. And she goes, you want me to show you what my body can do? And he's like, I might need a refresher lesson. And then they fuck again.
Did he write this?
That's literally the scene. It's
so they had dialogue for him, but he didn't follow any of it. He went off script.
and he refused to do another take, so they had to use it.
I'm done. Family.
That was perfect.
Perfect. Move on. Next scene.
And then literally it's the same thing. His wife gets they both get kidnapped. His wife is killed. Then he gets killed. And then he's brought back to life by the Bloodshot program, or whatever the fuck the program is. I forget what it's called right now. Then he meets the other people that are like him. So one guy's a sniper that was blinded, but now he has cameras all over his neck and chest that he can see everything.
And then they go so how did you die? Do they do that?
No, not yet. Yeah.
Is there that scene now where they have to...
And then
they reminisce
to each other?
Yeah, but no,
how each of them died and turned...
Well, no. Vin Diesel's the only one that died. He's the first person ever brought back.
Oh.
Everyone else was just injured. So one of them, I forget. The professor that's helping him.
That was probably loud as fuck.
That was lost his hand to cancer, so he's got the solid snake, venom snake, fucking robot hand.
Mm-hmm. There's rocket hand? Does he have a rocket hand?
I don't know.
They're saving that for later.
Yeah, that's for the sequel.
Does he charge up a stun hand and then he just calls upon lightning? Have you ever gotten that one? Just fucking electrocutes everyone.
Then there's a sniper that he has cameras all over his neck and chest so he can see everything. Yeah, that's the way they introduce him. He goes, he couldn't see anything, but he goes, but now he can see. And then the guy finishes, I see everything.
Is he called a spider or something?
I forget what his name is.
Tarantula.
I forget what they call them. And then
they just call him Taranch for short.
Mm-hmm. Tula.
And then there was another guy that he was an army
codename Tarantula.
He was an army recon soldier or some shit, and he lost both his legs with an IED. So now he's got these super soldier legs. And he's just on a treadmill, just super fast. And then the female of the group, because there's obviously it has to be a new love interest because his wife died. She's a Navy diver that inhaled gas, and it destroyed her throat and larynx. So now she has a cybernetic it looks like a vent, and it just opens and closes on her chest, right at her collarbone.
Yeah.
And then at one point, Vin Diesel, because he can't sleep, he wakes up with no memories. He doesn't know how he died, he doesn't know about his wife, he doesn't know about any of that. But within the first 5 minutes of him being in this lab, he goes to sleep, has a nightmare, remembers everything.
I remember it all.
So he goes to the
I'm
gym.
not gay. I knew it.
Oh god,
that's the name of the episode. Vin Diesel is not gay.
I'm not. Vin Diesel is not gay. But so he goes to the gym because he can't sleep, and he goes up to the heavy bag, and he like he's trying to get. He doesn't remember how to get his fists, and he's trying to like adjust his positioning, and then like it starts like flashing back to when he remembers, and he punches a heavy bag, and his hand goes right through it. His hand goes right through it, and he looks and pulls his hand out, and the sand drops. Then he looks over at like there's like a support pillar, like a giant concrete support pillar, and he walks over to that, and he does the same thing, and then he just punches it, and it just. So it's like he just starts doing combinations.
Now he's risking everybody's life.
Yeah, right.
He collapses the building on
It's load bearing, bro.
Yeah, seriously. And like it cracks all the way up, and then he stops, and then like he goes and sits down, and they're like, it's like when you go to the aquarium or like SeaWorld, and they have those pools where the animals swim, and it's got that glass side, so you can just see into the pool, or like in Vegas where the mermaids are in the bar.
Yeah,
it's one of those, right? He's sitting next to one of those, and all of a sudden there's a splash from above, and guess who it is? It's the chick. And she's swimming and doing underwater Tai Chi and shit.
Which chick? The one?
The one with the fucking vent in her neck.
What happened to his wife?
She got killed. They were kidnapped by... So that mission that he went on in the beginning, when they came back, one of the people, I guess, they killed him. They killed the wife. They killed her with the cattle. You know that thing they killed cows with? That fucking thing.
But later on, you find out that she was the main bad guy.
The whole time, yes.
Or she was the main bad guy's side piece, though.
The main guy's side piece.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is some Russian guy or an Arab guy?
Actually, it's an Arab guy.
What did he say?
But yeah, so he watches her do the Tai Chi underwater, and he's inspired. He's having his memories, and they're talking. And that was the thing. So when he's kidnapped and he watches his wife die, the guy comes out, he's dancing, and it's that one song, fucking Psycho Killer, Kiss Kissa, and so that
song's so hot right now.
And so like he's at the bar drinking with her to get more of his memories, and that song comes on in the background, and he like freaks out, and it's like freezing, and his drink's all shaking in his hand, he's convulsing. She's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" He goes, "I gotta go," and he just leaves. And he steals a plane because he can, like, he's got nanomachines in his body, and they fucking download shit, and he's flying a plane, and he goes and he finds the guy, and yeah, it's fucking.
I can't wait for Cyberpunk.
Me neither.
But I thought the whole thing was he's going to go kill the people, but they're actually changing who the person is.
Yeah, well,
every time in his head when he wakes up after he kills them. So like then he's like a hitman for them.
Yeah. Is it modern times?
It is modern times, yeah. But no, it well.
It kind of reminds me of Cyberpunk because they're all modern.
Yeah. And that's what it reminds me of. No, what it is he's the guy that they're the real guy that killed his wife is changing his form because he's got so he's kind of the opposite. Like Bloodshot has nanomachines that heal him and make him stronger and faster and shit. And this guy has the same. He's obviously like the villain always has to be a little bit stronger, so he can change his form. Like he's like the T-1000 from Terminator. He can.
Oh, the guy from Witcher.
Yeah.
What's that guy from Witcher? What's he called? Changeling? No.
Yeah, change. No, I think no. What are they? The ones that change form. Dopplers.
Dopplers.
No,
Is that what they're called?
Dopplers, yeah.
Every time I hear fucking propellers, I'm like, oh, here it is. Here it is, martial law.
Right?
A siren.
Return to your homes.
Yeah.
You will no longer be allowed to leave. That's police dogs. Yeah. Coming to attack anyone that's outside of their house. Speaking of The Richer, I thought I had something on The Witcher.
The Richer?
The Richer.
The Richer, the poor?
Oh, no, I have on The Mandalorian. Never mind.
The Mandalorian. That'd be cool if they push some of these seasons forward.
Well, I know The Mandalorian they're going to be pushing forward. The release date has been announced. Cast announcement and plot details. Let's see. Oh, shit, I gotta stop doing that. The Dark Saber, Mandalorian. Season 2 is coming fall of 2020.
Boss. I thought that's when I was supposed to come out anyway.
I don't know, but apparently. That's just confirmed. They're saying it got pushed forward. Pedro Pascal will not be returning.
I was like, oh shit.
It's a whole new Mandalorian this time. Bill Burr's supposed to return.
Bill Burr. Why do they gotta have spoilers?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They gotta spoil it? It's just gonna be him still in jail or what? He's still gonna be in that fucking
Yeah, he's still gonna be in that jail. And Kyle Reese. Huh? Kyle Reese. The guy, what's the guy? Michael Bean?
Strahan?
Bean? Bean. What's his name? I just saw his name right now. Michael Biehn, the guy that played Kyle Reese in the original Terminator.
I have no idea.
You've never seen the original Terminator?
I don't
know who Kyle Reese is. Is it the main kid?
It's,
or is it the kid?
John Connor's dad.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember who.
You don't remember? In the original Terminator, Kyle Reese is the guy that John Connor sends back to save his mom. And in sending him back,
so if the dad's name is Kyle Reese, why is John Connor not named John Reese?
Because John Connor dies. No, Kyle Reese dies, and Sarah Connor keeps her own name.
She's a real bitch.
She's a real bitch.
Let's see what else he's been in. Movies. Terminator, Aliens, Abyss, Tombstone, The Rock, Navy SEALs, Alien 3, The Art of War. He's been in a lot of 80s movies. Oh, he was in Clock Stoppers. Do you remember that movie? That was a terrible movie.
Yeah, I'm mad that they killed Werner Herzog. He was like the best character.
I mean, he died anyway, so he wouldn't have been in the next season.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm mad that they killed him.
Yeah.
He was great.
They killed him off in the Mandalorian, and then he died in real life because of it.
Probably could have been a better, more formidable foe than the black guy. The black guy, I think he's like about to dance with that sword, with his cape and shit. About to like just start dancing, but he doesn't. He acts too serious.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if he was a little more flamboyant.
A little bit,
yeah. Instead of gotta stick up his butt.
Motherfucker.
But Werner Herzog was cool. Like he was like, yes.
Yeah, it was very creepy. He was like,
Yeah.
it's almost perverted.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you know the Call of Duty, the operators are going to get features?
features like what?
Special abilities?
Yeah, I think special abilities.
In Warzone or what?
Did you see Talon, bro?
I don't know. Is he?
He's good at Doug.
Yeah, I thought.
You did?
He did?
I want to buy Mace because it's pretty much fucking. It's fucking. What's his name?
I thought you did buy Mace.
Killmonger?
No, I did. Killmonger. Yeah.
Talon's dope though, yeah, because he has a dog, and then his AK has a dismemberment feature.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
so,
can
yeah,
blow
so
legs
like
in
if you
or
shoot people, it'll like blow their legs off.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
In his arms or his head, depending on where you hit him.
I might have to buy it now.
Yeah, that had that. I was like, this is a cool fucking character, and I was like, but then I was like, this is dismemberment feature. Like, what is that?
Yeah, he was
That's
asking me.
also-
I'm like, oh, yeah, because your guy has it too. The Mace has it too.
Oh,
Oh,
he
really?
does? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but he has a LMG and a shotgun or something.
But Talon's Native American, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's better.
Talon gets an AK, which is better than
heavy
that
machine
LMG.
gun. That might be good in to have in Battle Royale.
Yeah, the AK was good.
No, the other one though.
The LMG?
The heavy machine gun,
Yeah, the PKM's really good in
the light machine.
Yeah,
Warzone.
if I see that like as one of the first pickups, that's like I just drop whatever I have and I just pick that up because you just.
Yeah, you don't gotta.
They have pretty good range on them too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially when you mount them.
The one thing that
corner
was
mount
bugging
is
me
good.
about Warzone though.
That thing, which is unrealistic, corner mounting a fucking heavy
Yeah,
light machine
yeah,
gun, and
it's
it
kinda
doesn't. And it's all steady as well.
The one thing that drives me crazy, like, so supposedly they're going to be adding a feature, like, you know how right now if you go to the versus or the play mode, it shows there's like those green dots saying that there's something new, and even if you go and highlight them, they won't clear. So, and then like there was that bug where it kept telling you had something new in your identity, and like it wouldn't clear. So, but by playing Warzone, there's a bunch of guns that I haven't used at all in the multiplayer.
You have
And-
a bunch of attachments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm-
and it just
I'm-
always says green.
And I'm
in
like,
your-
fuck,
yeah.
like, and that's all. I literally.
Those always bug me. I always have to clear the
Yeah,
updates.
that's me too. But so literally the other day I went through and like I had like 6 weapons. I had to just go through each individual weapon. Like, okay, here it is. Let me clear them out. But so they're gonna be adding a feature that automatically lets you just clear everything out. Finally, 'cause especially the ones in play. 'Cause, like those ones won't go away. They're always there.
Yeah. Have you played Warzone since yesterday?
I have not.
Well, they had a new update.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They added more guns on the ground.
That sniper rifle they added is dope. What's it called?
The carbine?
No, they had that sniper rifle, that blue one.
The scope? That one's always been there.
It has?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they just didn't have the white and green versions though.
I never picked it up until recently. I like it. It's pretty.
Well, it's sushi.
I like it to use and it comes out often, so I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
A sniper rifle. Because there was never enough long range shit when you.
Yeah, it's always like a
shotgun or a heavy.
Yeah, like the M13 is a very close range assault rifle. The MP7 is like the best gun to get off the ground.
Yeah.
And then, like the longest range would be like the LMGs.
Yeah.
And then if you're lucky, you would get the Car 98 as a sniper.
The other day.
Yeah, now that one. What's it called? The Warden. That one pops up a lot.
Yeah, and then like the rarest ones are like the crossbow. You can get a crossbow with the boxes.
I got that once, and then like I got killed immediately.
I kind of fuck with the crossbow just because it has a thermite attachment. Arrows. Yeah. So like if you hit vehicles, like 2 of them will destroy a vehicle, like no problem. Right?
There's a shotgun that has the fucking fire. Rounds in it?
Yeah, they just added that yesterday too.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, did they? Is this an actual attachment?
Yeah, they added it.
They added the attachment so you could unlock it now.
Yeah. So only on the Model 680, you have to do like a challenge to get it.
I like the fact that they added those challenges though, like to do the akimbo for the pistols and like. To unlock the crossbow, you have to do like certain things to unlock them.
Yeah, so either you could buy there's a blueprint that you could buy, and you'll just get all the attachments that they added for the gun, or for free you got to do the challenges, and it's like I'm sure like the first one's like get 5 kills with a shotgun in 5 different games. So like it's just like a grind, and instead of
like to unlock the crossbow, it's 5 different kills and 25 games. The marksman rifle, like fuck. I can barely do that in one game.
Yeah, and then another one will probably be like get like 3 double kills in one game.
Yeah,
5 like 10.
Like with the camos, the one that I hate. There's 2 challenges that I hate with the camos. Is the get a kill immediately after reloading, and then the mounted fucking kills.
Yeah.
Like mounted kills, like fuck.
Yeah, mounted kills. You just gotta like it's good on shoot house.
I use shoot house, or I do
shipment.
The cave.
The cave, yeah.
I do that house by the.
Well, the small maps are better just because like you'll be seeing people all the time. So like you just spawn, you just sit on a barrel.
Yeah.
And you just mount and you just kill anybody who walks in front of you.
Yeah. What I've been doing in Azure Cave. Azul, is it Azure or Azul?
Azir
Cave. No, something like that. But what I'll do is I put the tactical respawn on like behind the barrels, and then I'm in that window.
Yeah.
In that window, I can see the cave entrance, and I can see that house, and I just mounted right there, taking everybody out, and then I'll die, and then I'll just respawn. What I love about it too is because I'll die, and the guy that killed me automatically goes to try to take my spot, so I just respawn behind him, and then. The other day on Warzone, what was it? Remember we dropped the loadout? We had just gotten to we dropped the loadout, just gotten to it, and then all of a sudden it was just like.
Yeah. Everyone will collapse, honey.
I still feel like I got screwed that one time.
What is that?
It's Joe's Italian Ice. It's fucking amazeballs.
That looks good.
It's about time. Let's go ahead and take this break real quick, and then we'll be back after these quick words from
It's
our...
not even done. We still got like 5 minutes till break.
Stop recording anyway.
No, it didn't.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, we can wait a few minutes.
Still recording. You fuck.
And just rolled over to the neighbor's yard, and the dog's gonna eat it, and then...
They're gonna have to go fucking put the dog down.
Yeah. You saw it when we were playing, and like... I was the only one alive left on the team, and all I had survived the gulag, so I had just landed. There was no weapon, and I landed where we got killed, and the only weapon I found was an RPG. No, I had a rifle and an RPG, but the rifle was low on ammo. I was shooting at these guys, and ran out of ammo, so I switched over to the RPG, and the guy was literally right in front of me. The rocket went through his chest, and he survived. It killed. It took. I think it downed somebody behind him, but the guy in front of me, it just went through his chest. I was like, what the hell?
I killed the whole team.
Yeah, Michael got a double kill. Wiped the team with a rocket.
Yeah. And then I did it again when I blew up that truck too in that one.
Oh yeah.
But you saw that one, right?
Got killed by the javelin that round.
Oh yeah.
You
did. You're like, what? Yeah, it was funny. You're like, what is that?
I was like, I didn't know there was javelins in this. I didn't see it coming.
You're like, what is that? You just shot right now. It's in the sky. And I'm like, oh, that's a javelin. Get the fuck out of there, Michael.
I got pretty far away, but it's still.
No, yeah, that thing is like a predator missile. When it comes in, you got to be far as fuck from it.
That's funny.
It's like down. It was like, oh fuck.
I was so butthurt about that fucking RPG though, because you saw it, right?
Yeah.
It went like right through the guy's chest, and I was like,
yeah, it was bullshit that he didn't die.
God damn it.
I like a nice launcher in the Warzone.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the play is just you use like a good AR and then have like a launcher in your secondary.
Yeah, or a sniper.
Because a lot of people will get in the trucks, in the cargo trucks or the SUVs.
Yeah,
because
they just cluster together too. Like,
because they give a lot of cover when you're
especially
driving,
at the end, they cluster together, and you're like, oh, here I could get 2 for 1 real quick. I could get a nice 2 for.
Yeah, a lot of bad players will run around
together.
He's
coming hard with it.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys want some?
Hell yeah, Nicky.
NetherRealm Studios has accidentally leaked that Ash is going to be in Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
I thought that's been the thing the whole time.
Well, I mean, that was kind of, it was rumored, and then it was like yes and no, and yes and no, and they were like, nah, he's not. We were just fucking with you guys, and then they were like,
I thought they've been advertising it for the longest.
No.
And then they
because they
keep
haven't
moving
announced anybody
it back.
from.
No, but what about the chainsaw noises at the end of the trailer?
But that was just to throw you off from the Joker.
Didn't they say that they moved it back or something like that? Like,
no, they never confirmed that they moved it back. But now it got leaked, and they're like, yeah, Ash is going to be part of the...
Have you played with Spawn yet?
Yes.
He's a badass?
He's dope. You got to get used to him, though. Yeah. Because he's kind of like...
He's a heavy, huh?
He's a heavy, and then on top of that, like... His move sets are kind of... He's got a couple dash moves, and then he's got a couple, like... where they're close range, but they're like... That's what I hate when they do that with pistols. Or like with any kind of... It's a gun. But it's a close range attack because he does like a where he shoots from the ground.
He only shoots the ground. He only shoots the ground, or he shoots up.
Yeah, he does. He just sprays an arc like that. Uh-huh. But if you're not like those rounds should continue flying. It's like they stop outside the burst.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're not in that burst range, then you don't get hit by it. But he's pretty fun to use. His fatalities are dope. I think I like his second fatality over his first one. And then it came with a skin for Jackie Briggs, where she's a female Spawn, which is pretty cool. But it's weird though because they don't like when they interact. It's like they don't mention it. Like, cause, normally they when he's with the Joker says something about like, oh, why are you so serious? And Spawn goes, I fucking hate clowns.
They have an interaction with Joker, but not with the other character it came in.
Yeah. And then there's like the. I hope they add the Redeemer costume. That would be dope. The one we have.
Doesn't he say something like savage to Scorpion? Like Scorpion says something about his wife. He's like, "Oh yeah, she's in hell."
I know at one point like Scorpion says something about like, "Oh, we should team up," and or I think Spawn tells him we should team up, and then like and Scorpion's like, "I don't do that no more," or some shit like that, or vice versa. But they have like some kind of interaction. Like they have a couple different interactions.
Thank you, Luckies. Yeah, it's delicious. Are you gonna take a break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break. On that note, just a few words from our sponsor, and we'll be back right after these. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it, and you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back.
Oh, we weren't recording?
No.
I thought we were. You guys were talking like you were on the podcast already.
That's what the show is. We talk like that all the fucking time.
No, but you had your radio voice on.
Did I?
You did, yeah.
I didn't realize I had it.
What's up with that Half-Life? That new Half-Life?
No, the VR
That's a
Half-Life?
VR, yeah.
I heard it's...
Oh, that Alex?
Yeah,
That's VR?
I hear it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I heard it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
But,
it's out already, right?
yeah, they made some change. I know, I heard it's so in depth and the things you can do that there's some, there's a college professor that's using it to still teach his class. So everyone's like creating VR sessions where like there's like whiteboard, he can actually draw on the whiteboard. And he's teaching classes in the game.
In the Half-Life game universe?
Yeah. Which is pretty crazy.
We should do a show on Half-Life.
Right? What are you doing, Sushi?
I want to play it. How much is it?
I don't know. I think it's for Oculus Rift though. I don't think it's for.
Yeah, probably.
Whack.
Let me check. I'll check right now.
Most likely it's only for...
Did you guys hear that?
Is it like Portals too? Do they got the Portals?
I doubt. No, Half-Life didn't really have any of the portals in it. Portal was a separate.
Was
Do you
it called
have
Half-Life Portals?
What? Portal takes place in the Half-Life universe, but it's not
Half-Life.
Do you have my orange box?
I might. I don't know.
I think you do. I know I loaned it to somebody, and I was like, fuck, I want to play it.
I gotta keep my room. Really good.
And I think Leah has my. I think either you have it or Leah has it.
Yeah.
That and Portal
for
2.
PS3, right?
PS3, yeah. That and Portal 2.
Okay, fine.
Disneyland is closed indefinitely now. They were going.
It's not opening in April.
They're not opening in April. They were going to open in April, and now they're like, we don't even know when we're going to fucking open.
Yeah.
Like, we're closed indefinitely. But the thing is, the good news on that is they're still bringing in some of their workers to continue work on Avenger Campus, which is supposed to open this summer.
Yeah, I'm sure they're keeping it clean. Like the whole
they
time.
still got
They got people sweeping it, making sure no leaves are around.
Yeah, they still have to have the landscapers.
Yeah. All I can think of though is like I keep thinking of.
They probably still have to have like people working on, like.
What if they're updated? What if they update everything and like you go in there the next time once they send maybe?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I
could see them doing that.
Probably time for them to do like maintenance and all that shit that they've been putting.
Well, because I know they after
shit like that.
Yeah.
After the holidays they shut down Haunted Mansion indefinitely because they were going to do a complete refurbishment on it.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So and then
that'll be badass.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
Because it's still pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, it's still awesome, but
like the effects, but like I could imagine them updating it.
Yeah, updating it.
It's with all the crazy shit they have now.
Have you ever seen the Pirates of the Caribbean in the Shanghai? Obviously,
the last time I think I was there was like
Jello was little, probably.
Yeah, like a while ago, like at least almost 10 years ago, I think.
At least, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Last time I was there was like probably 6.
Yeah, it's not.
I was gonna get I was gonna
that.
get the pass too, like recently, and then when they closed, good thing I didn't get the pass.
Well,
I was about to get it this year too.
Well, the thing about it is they're because my pass is supposed to expire in May, but because of the shutdown, all the days that I'm losing, I'm gonna get them
after.
Oh, if you don't. So they're gonna just what do they call it?
They're gonna.
It's like everything's frozen right now.
Yeah, pretty much. So as if time isn't.
Are they charging you or no?
No, they're not even charging us at the moment.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it'd be bullshit if they're charging.
Yeah, they're not charging us, and then, yeah. Shit, I was gonna say something about Disneyland. Oh, but the Pirates of the Caribbean in fucking Shanghai, it's not like the Pirates of the Caribbean here where they have the animatronics.
Shanghai in China?
Yeah.
They have people
acting? Yeah, they have slaves, just actual pirates.
They're getting hit by cannonballs and shooting each other.
Had to survive in the open waters.
It's battle royale.
They're forced to survive in the open waters.
It's still a water ride, but it has it's all screens. Like you're in a tunnel full of screens, and everything is so you're actually everything's underwater, and the ship.
You're just watching a movie.
It's crazy though. Like it's a trip. Like when you watch, if you watch the,
you go in there, there's a bunch of screens. You just watch the Pirates of the Caribbean for 20 minutes and then you get out.
That one.
You gotta go on the ride like 10 times to watch the whole movie.
Yeah.
That
and you gotta hope you get in line right where you left off. Where
that's how the what is that, Universal, the Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Tram.
Yeah.
Ride? It's kind of like that. But it's
immersive though. It doesn't look like you're watching a screen, right? It's like
it's hard to tell. Like it's really the depth. Like you could see that there's an end to the, but you don't know if it's like right here or if it's like several feet in or like 20 feet back. But like it really does mess with your.
That's how the Pirates is in Shanghai. And it looks, from what I've seen, it looks pretty dope. They have an Iron Man.
The
ride
Harry
there
Potter
too.
ride didn't really mess with me. They have effects. It's kind of like it's comparable to Haunted Mansion, where it's like you're on a ride and then they have like screens and stuff. It just made me dizzy.
Oh, okay.
It didn't really mess with my sense of reality or whatever. My senses too much.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. I thought it was overrated. I don't think I tried the
new one, the new Harry Potter.
Yeah,
ride?
is that the one with
that one? Just
what's the big guy's name?
Hagrid's.
Isn't that Hagrid? Right? Yeah, I tried the first one.
We should go to Universal Studios. We should do like a family trip to Universal.
It's pretty cheap.
I mean, obviously not right now,
but it's pretty cheap for the year.
Is it?
I think it's only like 100 something for the whole year.
I want to go. I haven't.
And then if you get I think for a ticket it's like 70. So it's like you might as well get the whole year.
Might as well get the whole year. Yeah. I want to go. I haven't been. Like that's why we had the season pass for SeaWorld.
The last time I went was like 4 years ago or something. It was cool. It was really cool.
The last time I went was the first year.
But the Harry Potter ride was overrated.
I haven't been since
the Mummy ride was badass. The Mummy ride was way more cooler than
the Mummy ride is awesome, but I've only been on it during Halloween when they cut off all the lights.
The Mummy ride is one where it's like you're going super fast one way and then you go backwards.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like in complete darkness too. And like there's like cool visual effects.
Yeah, and they redid Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic World now. It's not Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I haven't been on the new one.
I have. Last time I went, the Simpsons ride was still new.
Yeah, no, I went after that.
It was right after they got. I'm still so bummed they got rid of Back to the Future.
The last time I went, like they just added the Transformers.
See, I haven't been on Transformers.
Yeah, I haven't gone on Transformers because it's too many people.
Transformers wasn't there when I got.
The tram was really cool. They updated the tram so much. Though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that's what the Fast and Furious was on the tram.
A lot of it burned down, so they had to rebuild a lot of it.
Yeah. But they still have a lot of old stuff.
Do they still take you through Hill Valley?
With what's his name? Which one's Hill Valley?
Hill Valley is where Back to the Future, the town.
Yeah.
It's Hill Valley, Gremlins, and I forget what other movie we all filmed right there.
They do. And then they take you to
the Psycho House.
Yeah, and then he chases you still.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Have you ever been to Halloween Horror Nights?
Oh yeah, you went with us. That area that just floods, like they just like hit a button and it's just all flooded all of a sudden. This whole area.
Yeah, you went with us. So when we went to Halloween Horror Nights, did you do the walk when you walked right next to the fucking Psycho House?
Yeah, I think because you basically walk through the tram.
Yeah, you got off the tram. That was so long.
Or what was the War of the World? Or was it War of the Worlds, right? With the plane crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, they turned that whole. That's cool because that whole area is like it looks like you're in an apocalypse.
Yeah.
And there's fucking zombies and shit.
Yeah, they. That's a really I like that. But to me, that walk is so long.
I thought it was badass.
It is, but I feel like because like all the other rides, all the other mazes were like you go through and you're like okay. But that one's like, when is it gonna end? Because that one, that one, I really get a sense of dread because it's like you don't know when it's gonna end. You're just going, and it's like fuck. Because with the other ones, you can get like, it's like okay, I'm in the next room, and then okay, I'm out.
Yeah, they have a Walking Dead thing where it's basically that.
Yeah, it's just all year round. Yeah,
haunted maze.
Haunted maze year round. Yeah. I want to go back, man. I haven't been, but that's the last time I went. I think I went one time. I think maybe the time we went, that was the last time I went.
For Hollywood Horror Nights?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been.
You've never been? You gotta go. But you don't like mazes and shit like that, huh?
I'm not a big fan of scary stuff. Like,
no, but you want to go to the regular Universal.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the Horror Nights is cool though. That you could tell like they put a lot of
they put a lot
of detail in it.
Because we used to go to Knott's Berry Farm every year. But then, like the last time we went, it was just too.
It feels ghetto.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it felt. It was just so, and then
it feels like you're at a rinky-dink fucking maze in the
everything just felt so cheap.
The haunted hayride, like one of those fucking places.
And then we went to Universal that year, and it was just like, what the fuck? Like it's like there's less mazes,
like it was comparable to
so much more detail.
The Queen Mary one, like like it's not that much better than the Queen Mary one, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Queen Mary was cool for what it was.
Yeah, but you could tell it's like it's rinky-dink.
They're just like, okay, here's some fucking Halloween makeup.
Yeah.
Whereas Universal Studio, they legit put a lot of effort. Like they actually have Hollywood artists, makeup artists putting on these effects and.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta find that picture. Do you remember that picture I took that night of all the clowns with their chainsaws up, and it's just me in front of them?
Yeah.
That was dope. It's like a bunch of like scary circus clowns, and they all have chainsaws. And they're all raising them up in the air, and I'm just standing in front of all of them. Like, it was badass. PlayStation is officially limiting downloads in the U.S. and
limiting
Europe.
download speed.
Limiting download speed. Yeah.
Why?
Because there's so many people at home playing video games.
So they have to. Or
it's not going to affect gameplay, but it's going to affect
download speeds. Yeah.
Downloads. It's going to affect your game downloads and
Control downloaded overnight, which usually sometimes that doesn't happen for me. You know, sometimes it takes like 10 hours to download it.
So sometimes it's like what the like
14 hours and shit.
I hate like if I don't with Call of Duty, because like right now my hard drive is at like max capacity. So anytime a fucking new
your other one too?
Huh?
Your fucking
well, no, I gotta do. I gotta transfer
some external.
My external's maxed out, but I gotta transfer because right now everything's set to install to my external. So I need to transfer some of my games that are on my external into the internal hard drive so I can have room. But I keep forgetting to do it. And what I do is like. Every update is like, fuck, okay, I don't play this game.
Back up your stuff to the cloud.
Well, the reason... I know for...
How do you do it?
You go into your settings. I'll show you how to do it.
I need to do that.
For most games...
My shit's about to take a shit. Any day now. I'm hoping it just lasts until...
until
the other day it was just... I don't know if... I think I just had it in rest mode, but it was just beeping.
Yeah.
It's like beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Like I was turning, as if I was turning off.
Mine used to do that. My regular PS4 used to do that.
Yeah. Really, just start beeping?
Yeah.
Because you haven't played me in a while. I was like, you haven't played me in a while. Hey, wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, but with those downloads, what usually happens is I don't know if you ever noticed that like when it downloads, it does something called copying at the end.
Yeah.
And basically when you get like an update, it's not just adding the new files onto the old files. It's copying all the old files, deleting the old files, and then so like you're basically downloading the game all over again and the new update, which is why it takes so long.
Yeah, well, see, and that's one of the things. That's one of the things they talk about with the PS5. The PS5 is not going to have to do that because of the solid state hard drive. You won't have. They'll be able to just update onto the current file and not have to rewrite everything. So downloads and updates will be a lot faster.
Interesting. That goes for everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the things. But yeah, anytime but that's why the downloads are so big. But like anytime there's a new update on the games, I have to so just like how you don't put your PlayStation in rest mode. Mine's in rest mode to download shit, but like it's like, oh cool, it should be downloaded by the time I get home, and it's like error downloading, not enough free space. Fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like 18-hour download.
And then you have to decide on which games are gonna get the cut.
Yep.
Yeah, you have too many games. You have fucking Spelunky.
I like Spelunky. Yes. I play Spelunky daily. Okay, I haven't played in a while. Yeah. I enjoy Spelunky.
You have fucking
Don't be hating on Spelunky. I downloaded Synchro Poncho so we can play that next time too.
Oh, I did too, but I'll probably I'll probably just delete it again. I'll download UFC again.
I'm thinking about getting Doom.
I was thinking about getting that too. I heard that was really good.
Oh yeah, and it does look phenomenal, right?
I'm gonna wait to see if Brian gets it.
I'm thinking about getting it on the PC though, just because I hear it's good for like your aim.
Okay.
Like, it helps with your
it's a high pace, high pace, and
helps with your mouse. It's like an aim trainer, so
it's about like stringing fast kills together and shit.
I have an article from Forbes. I haven't read the article yet. Just the headline from Forbes. Analyst predicts a clear winner between PS5 and Xbox Series X. I don't know which of the writers is writing this one, so I don't know if it's an Xbox article.
Wait, what did they say?
Analyst predicts a clear winner between PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Forbes article?
Well, what do they say the winner is? Because obviously, if they say Xbox, it's the Xbox writer.
Yeah. Well, no, that's why I said I haven't read the article because I wanted to be surprised. Let's see here. Right now, DFC does not. Okay, blah blah blah.
Clearly, it's the Ouya.
Microsoft has already rolled out the Series X much better than it did the Xbox One. It should have an easier time than it did of last generation's launch. But the gaming ambitions are widening past consoles to an ecosystem that contains streaming PC and the Series X. And it's doing that for a reason. Sony's lead in the traditional console space is just too strong right now, and it's hard to imagine another machine eclipsing it outside unusual circumstances. So, I guess they're saying that PlayStation is going to win because they're focusing on consoles, whereas Xbox is focusing on
their business strategy.
Yeah, business strategy.
So it's the Sony guy.
It's the Sony guy, yeah.
For sure. No, but I do.
Those articles are like opinion statements.
Yeah, they're pretty much, yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen until it happens. They're just kind of predict, like, this is why I think this is going to work better.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about last week, like, I do think that as a console, so far, what we know, the Xbox does seem like it's better.
It seems more,
But I still have confidence in, like, I would still buy a PlayStation regardless of all that because I'm pretty confident that all their games are going to be a lot better. More of them will be better than what Xbox will probably have.
Yeah,
and the thing too,
based off the previous generation for sure.
Yeah, and right now too with PlayStation, I mean, they put out all the specs and everything, but everything they've talked about right now is all theoretical. Like we don't know, like this is all brand new technology they're talking about right now.
And I have a PC, and they're doing like this thing where they're like combining PCs and Xbox into the same platform, so like I can play any Xbox game on my computer now.
Yeah. So
it's like,
and then most of the games are cross-play anyway, so.
And it seems like the gap isn't that wide. It's almost not noticeable.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost not noticeable.
Other than just looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, and then for some reason, when they put those numbers, they always make it skewed towards Xbox.
Yeah.
Like IGN or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's the only one that I've seen with the compared numbers.
Have you guys heard anything more about... I don't know why when you said IGN reminded me. Have you guys heard anything more of Watch Dogs Legion?
No.
I haven't heard anything else. I tried looking some
shit. It's like Ghost of Tsushima where they just went silent.
They just go, yeah.
Yeah, we're coming out in a few months.
It's coming out in November, but it's like, fuck, like, I haven't heard shit else about it.
Yeah, it looked great. And then...
I mean, look at Ghost of Tsushima. We still don't know nothing about it. It comes out in June.
That's true, yeah. I mean, fuck, I'm looking forward to that.
I think they released another trailer, though.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah,
like, you don't know anything about, like... mechanics or
I'm so curious about the permadeath feature in Legion, and I'm curious about like the characters they show you in the trailer. Are they going to be like? Are they going to be?
I think it's also it's the Corona.
The Corona. That Corona.
Maybe they would have released stuff on E3. They probably would have released
maybe
all these expos, but and then I think it's just like since it's not essential.
Yeah.
I think they're drawing back on a lot of the marketing shit like that.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that.
And just putting all the resources into getting it done, you know.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what if because they got like, what if?
Because I think that this shit's costing a lot of companies so much money.
Like the optimist to me is like thinking about Cyberpunk, and then because you know how they pushed it back because they want to work on it more.
Yeah.
What if now because they have so much time on their hands, they're gonna be like, oh, we're done, but it's June. All right, let's just put the game out in 2 weeks.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. But I could see them also doing like, okay, it's done, but we can polish this and we can polish that, and it just comes out even better.
No. They're just like, we got it. It's perfect. They're like, there's no bugs. It's
flawless.
It's flawless.
Hey, what's Ghost Runner?
It's an actual masterpiece.
Yeah, that one where the guy runs and like is killing people with the sword.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. It looks like a Cyberpunk game, and he's like running. He's breaking this guy out of prison or whatever, who's just talking to him through because he's like a cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's running on the walls and stuff and dodging bullets, and then he's got a sword and he kills people with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh shit! This sounds like pretty dope.
I thought that was Cyberpunk.
That's what I'm saying. They keep pushing it like it's Cyberpunk, but I don't think it is.
No, it was Cyberpunk. It's just Ghost Runner as a class. Or is like a build.
No, Ghost Runner is an actual video game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought that too, but because they say it's like a cyber.
See, yeah, Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner is a class in Cyberpunk. Because right here, Ghost Runner gameplay demo Cyberpunk game, but then there's Ghost Runner gameplay reveal trailer. And it's like it's a different.
But is that just revealing the Ghost Runner class?
No, this is an actual game called Ghost Runner.
See, so is it a game within the game?
A game within the game. That's how deep they're getting with fucking Cyberpunk now.
You can play video games within the video game.
It might be a game within the game, and it's kind of like Blade Runner, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a callback to Blade.
Well, this looks exactly like what they showed in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it did.
Like literally the wall running.
This is that trailer, but this isn't. This is that same trailer. This is that same one.
This isn't Cyberpunk.
No, but remember.
I haven't seen this one.
You haven't seen this?
No.
Go to the Ghost Runner.
I thought one of you sent this to me before.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the one I sent is the one that I'm gonna have Peter show. No, the one that Peter's gonna show.
This is the one that we sent. Is actually from Cyberpunk.
I thought it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing.
Oh shit!
Yeah, see, it's the same trailer. But
yeah, Whisper. That's fucking Johnny Depp. Fucking Keanu Reeves' character, right?
No.
He's Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Johnny Silverhand. Never mind. Tripping. No, this is okay. This isn't Cyberpunk. This is Ghost Runner.
I thought that was Cyberpunk the whole time. Let me see the name of that video game.
I think they're trying to take hype from.
Yeah, it's called Ghost Runner gameplay demo, and then it says Cyberpunk because it's a Cyberpunk style game.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Cyberpunk game.
Hype from, and it looks so much like it.
Yeah, but this isn't Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk they have literally have a section like this where they're showing you, but that one is more.
No, I think because that what you're looking at is the one I sent to you guys. That looked cool.
Oh, is that okay?
But that's what it is. It's not Cyberpunk gameplay. It's Ghost Runner Cyberpunk gameplay.
Oh, okay.
Like the genre Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, but they're still they did that. Yeah. They're doing that to steal hype.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Cause I was thinking about that right now.
Yeah, like the art style of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, like steampunk.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Well, because the Cyberpunk is actually called Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
it's
very confusing.
They're fucking cloud chasing.
Cloud chasing.
Do you remember last week I was talking about how hyped I am about the 3D audio from PS5?
Uh-huh.
So apparently, I'm not the only one that's hyped up about that 3D audio.
Uh-huh.
Dolby Atmos, which technically would be a competitor to fucking Sony with this thing, is hyped about the new Tempest engine, saying that they're going to be able to license that from Sony and do even bigger things with what they're already doing.
Yeah.
So like
Dolby Atmos is amazing.
Yeah,
too.
Dolby Atmos is. It is full 3D audio, and but this is going to be able to make it even more just insane, which is fucking dope.
What's the difference between the 3D audio and the audio we have?
3D audio, right now,
you can't really tell. Like, let's say in Modern Warfare, you can't really. It's very difficult to tell whether somebody's above you or below you.
Yeah.
You can simple.
Tell when they're behind you.
It's easy to tell left and right, just because the sound will either come out of your right ear or the left ear.
I see your point now.
But full 3D
like
audio.
A lot of times, the way games work now is like, let's say they're down below you. It's going to be the shortest distance from you to them without any walls.
Yeah.
So let's say there's like these doorways that go up the stairs into this doorway, and it's on your right side.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear it kind of on the right and kind of far away, like it's below you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so what this one's gonna do, it's gonna be able to be like you're supposedly the way they describe it, you're gonna be able to tell exactly where the sound's coming from in 3D space, and that's why we're talking about the scan of the ears, because they showed video.
It sounds very, and then right now it sounds very like segmented. It's like very broken up. It's like
yeah. Well, because it's only left and right, and it can have like
you could hear like when they pass the zone and it decides to change to the other one. Like you could hear that line very clearly.
Yeah.
It's not smooth.
Yeah. Well, because
it's not like you can hear him like running literally behind you.
Yeah. It's like very
like he's on my right. Oh, he's on my left.
Yeah. It's like think over here now.
Yeah.
I'm over here now.
Psych! I'm over here. No, I'm over here.
But it's kind of like it's like that where I've used this example many times because it's the easiest one I can think of. Is like the two balls that cross on the screen, and if it's two balls or two dots and they're crossing on the screen. and there's no sound played, it looks like they cross. But if they play a noise when they cross, in your mind, it makes your brain think they bounce off each other. And that's what the 3D audio, or the audio, the way they're running 3D audio now, it's just tricking your mind into like, what is it doing? Sushi, get off that rock! What are you doing? But it's not a optimized system. It's just meant like, okay. What this one is doing is what they said. Like I said, what they showed in the conference was they literally had people sitting in a chair, and they had these like picture like a bar, like they were sitting in an orb that's surrounded by speakers. It's like 4 bars, and the speakers all going down all the way around them.
Yeah,
and then they're sitting there, and those speakers are moving around them as they're playing whatever the audio is, and that's how they're testing the sounds to them, and they use that feedback, and that's how they're designing the audio. They can't do that with everybody, so what they're saying is that what they're probably going to do, what they're going to do initially is, or what they're saying they might do initially is so you're going to have your headphones or whatever you're going to be wearing, and they're going to run a systems test, and so like, okay, where do you hear this sound? Do you like literally a hearing test?
Yeah.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this? Do you hear? You push the button every time you hear it, and then that's how it's going to set it up. That's going to optimize it to your ears. But that's what they were saying, that maybe to get more in depth, they might actually have you take pictures of your ears and send them in. And that'll give them more of an idea of how to optimize sounds to your... So that, in conjunction with the test, is going to make the 3D audio even more like customized to your hearing.
Interesting.
Which to me is going to be weird because like I think it's my left ear, my right ear. My right ear is where I'm kind of... I can't hear as well because of the military and being a mechanic. But see, that's the other thing too now. Like, if someone else is playing on your system, are they going to experience the 3D audio, or are they going to have to go through that setup every time?
Or maybe it's set to your profile. That'd be cool.
That would be cool too, yeah.
It's in the cloud.
It's in the cloud.
And they're going to sell your ear information to marketing companies as well.
Again, I'm okay with them doing that if they can make the PlayStation cheaper. Oh, Control has a new expansion out already.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's probably why it's on sale.
That could be why it's
They
on
want
sale.
you to buy
They
the
want you to go buy the fucking DLC.
Yeah, I could just... I had to at least beat the
At least
core
beat
of
the
it,
game,
and
yeah.
then, and then wait for that to go on sale.
Yeah, right, there you go.
When the next DLC comes out.
Yeah.
Marvel and DC are going to be working together to do... They did this a lot in the 90s. And they're going to be bringing it back.
Should do a Marvel vs. Capcom movie.
That would be dope. But no, they're going to be doing a Marvel vs. DC comic series. And you're going to be able to go onto a website and everyone's going to vote, and the winners are going to win. But they're not going to reveal the votes or the winners until the game or the movie comes out, or the comic book comes out. I'm sorry. And they're going to write a storyline around them, which is cool. Like I said, they used to do that a lot in the 90s. It was always cool watching.
Which would be cool is if DC, if they just took all the Marvel villains.
If who? What?
If they had all the Marvel villains and they kept all the heroes, like it was just Marvel villains versus the DC heroes.
Yeah. But no, this one's going to be heroes versus heroes.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Why?
Well, Marvel heroes versus DC villains.
Yeah, like swap villains. Because it makes
I feel like Marvel would just destroy
DC villains. You think so?
That's why Marvel's superior, because they have way better villains. The fucking villains for DC are terrible.
Batman is the only one that has cool villains.
Because Batman's is that's the only good series too they have. He's the only
but even then,
that's what makes the series too, is his villains too.
Yeah, but even then, Batman's villains are more scaled to him.
Yeah,
where like
Joker,
Scarecrow, and like people like that.
Superman,
They can't really fuck with anybody like Iron Man, or or Thor, or the Hulk, or like
because Batman
it'd be like a fucking
most of
even Bane. Even Bane would be nothing to the Hulk.
There would be like a mech Joker to fight Iron Man. Like he would have to control his little army mech.
And then Batman, like, because a lot of those,
there would be a lot of his Joker thugs running around in mechs.
I think a lot of Batman's
Did you say he did that at the samurai one with the mechs?
Oh no, he turns his castle into a fucking giant mech.
Yeah, mechs.
Yeah, it's Zords.
Yeah.
Megazords.
I feel like most of Batman's villains play off is, he won't kill me.
Yeah. I'll live to see another.
What are you gonna do? Kill me? Nope. Damn it.
Because I believe in the law. There's a process. I'm just cutting out the middleman.
But that's the law. Not my law.
Roman Reigns has dropped out of WrestleMania. Out of fear of coronavirus.
So now it's not happening?
So coronavirus is the new heavyweight champion of the world?
Yeah, coronavirus is the no, well, right, he was supposed to have a match with Goldberg. And they've been hyping this match because like Goldberg used the spear? And then that's what Roman Reigns uses right now. So there's like a spear versus spear. And there's like they've been hyping this match up.
And they're just gonna trade spear for spear? That was gonna be a sequence where it was trading spears.
I'm sure that would have been.
He was gonna spear him, and then he was gonna roll, and they're gonna roll to their feet, and then the other one's gonna spear them, roll again to the feet, then spear the other way.
But they already did spear versus spear because when Edge came back.
But did they ever do that where the one guy spears,
rolls,
rolls, stand up, and then I spear, and then they roll, stand up, and then they spear?
That'd be a dope.
See?
That would be a
triple spear.
But no, they have.
See, why don't they do that? Because they don't have that creative of people. No, I'm just kidding. I'm big.
Yeah, because when Edge came back, the first thing he did, I forget who he speared. The first person he speared was, but he did the spear, and he got somebody, and then he speared Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns speared him, and then him and Randy Orton did their thing. And
yeah, but they didn't do the roll.
No, they did not. Randy Orton and Edge are gonna have a last man standing match.
Faster. I like that. But Goldberg's pretty old. I don't think he's gonna be able to move.
Yeah, Goldberg's not gonna be able to do that roll.
And Roman Reigns is pretty big, and he's not that agile. Watch, let's demonstrate here.
Over there in the grass.
Because we're professional, we got this. We can clearly do this better than the pros.
With no training at all whatsoever.
I've never even done a spear in my life, and I got this.
Gabriel's not entirely sure what a spear is at the
I'm
moment.
entirely sure what a spear is.
I mean, it's kind of, there's drills like that in wrestling. Like,
yeah.
And
Is it drop down tackle? Yeah.
And then, like, you get up, like,
drop down tackle, hit it again, drop, and they just swap. Yeah, you tackle somebody, drop them down, they get up, and then, you swap it out.
Or there's the ones where you trade, like, top position, where you do, like, a switch, and then they switch you, and then it's just, like, it seems like one transition over, like, a round transition.
Yeah. So, another leak coming out of Mortal Kombat. So, they might have leaked a new roster, not associated with the fighter pack, but like more characters that are going to be released. And Shiva.
How come they don't like? Well, I'm going back to the wrestling and sports.
Oh,
why don't they like for? Why don't they test them for the virus for however long out? Like everybody involved who's going to be there. Well, and whoever tests positive can't be there.
Yeah.
And whoever's clean could just go and do the event.
Well, because there's still.
What if it's the champion?
Because these tests cost so much fucking money, or because there's not enough tests. Too?
Not only that, but at the same time, it's still a government mandate where they can't have more than. Right now, it's supposed to be more than 10 people, but I guess they're going to allow 50 people. That's why they're separating WrestleMania into 2 nights, because they can't have more than 50 people per crew. So it's the wrestlers plus crew, and that's why they got one night, and then the next night is going to be another 50 people, which is nuts. Like, I'm telling you, watching Raw without an audience has been surreal. It was Raw and fucking SmackDown. It's been
SmackDown
funny.
was just the other day, right?
Yeah, SmackDown was last night. I didn't watch last night's.
That's the only thing that's going on, huh?
Yeah. And then fucking Gronk is going to be the host for WrestleMania.
Oh, is he?
And Gronk came out. I don't know what the fuck what he was doing. Gronk lost his goddamn mind. He came out and was fucking humping on the fucking ring posts and shit, and like it was weird. I'll show you guys after, but he came out and he was doing this weird fucked up like I don't know, like he was trying to be like funny, but he's coming out and he's doing this dance like coming down the ramp.
He's trying to be funny, he's trying to be sexy, I don't know. But I know I was turned on.
But god damn it, I was turned on. God damn it, I was rock hard.
Yeah, then he climbs the ring steps and he gets to the fucking poles and he starts fucking like a stripper, like gyrating on the fucking post. Then he gets up and he gets in the ring and he's just doing this weird fucking like
didn't he do something like that at a club or something?
They were showing clips of that like before, like after.
It was like a viral video.
Yeah, he was just doing all that shit.
So I guess they were trying to play off of that.
I guess
because they don't have any fucking original idea.
Yeah, it's like let's do the thing you went viral for.
Yeah,
and then like they're just trying to play like he's like woo and I'm so hyped and woo and this and woo I'm so fucking happy to be here. That's like the whole thing. Like
he's not so not natural with it.
Well, I mean,
he's just a fan. He's just a fan. He's like, yeah,
that's
awesome, guys. I'm fucking here.
And then he tried to cut some promo. It was like I've been here for every like you could tell it was scripted,
so
but then he stumbled over his
guys.
words and he tried to go back to it and he was like, but like I've been at every WrestleMania, every live event that I can get, and he's like being all weird about it. Oh shit, we're already over time. But yeah, I mean it's I don't know. It's gonna be.
It's the Peter and Up podcast.
It's gonna be next Saturday, so I mean,
see you next time. But you're mid sentence. It doesn't matter. We're over time.
We're over time. Yeah, next Saturday. So I'm gonna.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania. The first day is Saturday, and then it continues on the Sunday night. So, but we'll see. You guys got anything else?
Nope.
No. All right. Well, on that note, don't forget to check out repsports.com, REPPSPORTS.com for all your Ray's energy drink needs. Ray's energy, 0 sugars, 0 dyes, time release caffeine that fucking lasts all goddamn day. No crash. Good shit. They also have all kinds of supplements, pre-workouts, proteins, fucking testosterone, everything you need to get in shape and lose some fat. Use coupon code TRPS at checkout for 15% off. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Tweeters at RealPressStart, and on Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us everywhere that you can get your podcasts. And on that note, game over. No more questions.
Vin Diesel is not gay. Not.